Upon getting to Jeddah, the story of Adam alayhi salam came to mind, and Nana Hawa alayhim salam. When they were sent away from Jannah, they came to earth. We're told that Adam alayhi salam landed on a place somewhere in Palestine called Adam's Peak. Hawa landed in a place where we now call Jeddah. It is interesting to note that Adam alayhi salam had to journey all the way from Palestine to look for his wife. So of course that brings to mind the fact that men are the ones that are meant to make the efforts when issues arise in the marriage. Women are softer, they were created for us, litaskunu ilayha. But when issues happen, when push comes to shove and we have to save a marriage, a man has to make extra effort in doing that. That was significance of landing in Jeddah. Upon getting to Medinah from Jeddah, Medinah, we remember Rasulullah made a dua. He said to Allah, that Ya Allah, Habib ilayna Madinatina. Make this Medina, make this new city of ours beloved to us. Kahubbina Makkata aw ashad. Just like the way you've made Makkah beloved to us, or even more than that. The love we have for Medina as Muslims is different. The feeling when you are in Medina is absolutely different than the feeling that you get when you are in Makkah. For getting to Medina, visiting Masjid al-Nabawi, Rasulullah's masjid, the masjid where a salah there is more in the sight of Allah than doing 500 of those anywhere else in the world. It was an amazing experience entering Rasulullah's Rawdah, thinking about being the closest in proximity to him, at least physically, and thinking about the day he died or the moment towards his death, how important it was for him that the Muslims prayed no matter what was happening. Rasulullah was feeling pangs of death, but he still made jokes with his wife. When she said, "Wa ra'sa, oh my head," Rasulullah said, "No, rather, oh my own head. What would you even lose if you died right now? I'll be the one to bury you." And a joke was made out of that, despite the fact that he was dying. Rasulullah showed us the importance of Salah, because after every time he woke up from his slumber, while dying, he remembered and he called out, "Have the Muslim prayed?" Showing that Salah, no matter what's happening to us, Salah must never be neglected. Being in the Rawdah, I saw that Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu was buried beside him, like we know in the Seerah. Umar was buried adjacent to them as well. It's interesting to remember that Aisha radiallahu anha, when Rasulullah was buried in a room that was a husband, she didn't have a problem with haya. She didn't have a problem with her awrah. She existed in the room as though nobody was there. When Abu Bakr, her father, as Siddiq, was buried in the same room, she did not have any issues with haya as well. But when Umar al-Khattab was buried in that same room, she changed. She could not even stay in that room without a hijab again. Let's fast forward and bring that to us today. We are told don't shake a non-mahram, dress in this particular way, wear your hijab. Among living people, we have difficulties doing that.